I used to struggle a lot learning any technology back when I was starting to uh, get get myself into the world of computer science. And you may also be struggling. You're seeing a lot of media on YouTube for how to learn any programming language and this way you're gonna learn pretty fast in 4 months. And so if some tutors say I learned this programming language in 1 week, blah blah blah, you know, kind of those videos that are clickbait that just want to get views. And there are some things about it because these um, programmers that you see on YouTube, they have more experience than you, and the knowledge that they have, the experience that they have, it is not the same for you, and it was not the same for me when I was starting. So I wasted like 2 years of my life just watching bullshit, not making any progress at all, being disappointed, being burned out, and just as a complete beginner. And not until I developed a strategy to learn any technology that I wanted for myself. And this is what I'm going to discuss in this video. The first step to learn any programming language is first knowing which area you want to focus on. As you may know, there are different areas in the world of technology. There is Android development, iOS development, web development, low level, yada yada yada. You have to choose which area you want to focus on. For me, an example, I chose full stack web development. It just web development that are in two areas. There is the front end and there is the back end. In short words, the front end is they are developers who focus on building the UI, the user interface, and the back developers are developers who like they work on the background, the things that you don't see like uh, they they work with APIs, forms, databases, much of more of that stuff. So that's step one. And the step two is now that you know the area that you want to focus on is okay, which programming language will make me to reach my goal and to achieve and to help me to get better in the area that I wanna focus on. Let's say you wanna be a web developer. The right programming language for you is JavaScript, let's say. But just don't focus on a lot of JavaScript. I want you to focus in this second step in learning the fundamentals of a programming language. And why is that important? It is important because at the time you want to learn any other technology, because you know the fundamentals, you know the principles, it is gonna be easier for you to pick up a new thing, a new technology. So that is step two. Step three is to focus on reading documentation more than watch YouTube videos. Don't get me wrong, the YouTube tutorials are they're pretty nice. There are those YouTubers who synthesize the information for you to learn even faster, but they try to hide a lot of important things of a programming language. Let's say JavaScript, for example. It will be more beneficial for you to read the official documentation of the programming language or read books because they cover front to back. They give you all the details and it's gonna give you a lot of knowledge of what happens under the hood. honestly, it gives you like like give you like superpowers. You understand my point? What I'm trying to say here. It gives you like the crown and the base. And the fourth step is to do projects. Like do a lot of projects with the programming language that you're learning, because in order for you to learn, it is not by watching relentlessly and videos, reading documentation, reading books. No, you learn by doing. When you keep this pattern, sorry, and you learn, then practice, learn and practice, it becomes like a second nature for you. It's like it becomes like something like you already used to do. When you are learning this programming language, and then you are focusing on making a project, let's say I guess in number game in JavaScript, you're gonna feel like comfortable. Ah, okay, this is how you implement like the control flow using for loops and while loops. Oh, it makes a lot of sense now. And then you start, oh yeah, yes, the conditional statements, yeah, the if statements, oh, they work like this way. You understand the point. Doing, practicing is what gives you the actual knowledge, the actual experience. Then you can leveling up with doing more difficult projects and so on. And the fifth and last step, bro, is get out of home and do something else. What do I mean by that? Well, it's kind of obvious. Is get out of the house. You're gonna learn more efficiently by letting your brain to unwind, doing something else, because burnout is a real thing, bro. If I if I have learned this earlier of letting my brain to relax, to unwind, I will I will have made more progress than I did. Why is it important letting your brain unwind, relaxing? Because you are giving your brain time to recover energy, resources, in order to learn even more, even better. But when you are like 10 hours a day, oh yeah, I'm gonna grind myself. I'm gonna be learning every day to 10 hours a day. I understand discipline is a important thing, but you have to keep it balanced there, bro. You don't wanna burn yourself out, because then what is going to happen? You're gonna lose motivation. You're gonna lose the joy. And the best thing is to enjoy the process of learning something. You will appreciate you will appreciate this message when you practice this thing, the last step. So this has been everything for this tutorial on how to learn any programming language. And I wish a nice day, bro. Peace out.